Staying positive is one of the biggest things you can do with this injury.
1, 2, 3.
It's not easy. There are days I wake up and I am not happy. I'm not positive. But I try to make a smile, whether I'm feeling down or I'm feeling great. God, I look good. If you can keep a positive attitude, the world opens up to you.
I think one of my favorite things about Bryon is that somehow he manages to make it look easy. He'll make a joke, he'll smile. And suddenly you don't notice the chair anymore, you're just laughing and Bryon's just there. He's really one of my favorite people for that reason. A little bit about my background. I was born in St. Paul, Minnesota, and when I was about 12 years old, my mom suffered a spinal cord injury. As I got a little bit older, I had to ask myself, what is it that I want to do with my life? And I realized that the answer to that had really been in front of me all the time. About 6 years ago, I founded my own lab here at Marquette, devoted to the problem of spinal cord injury. And it's really a straight line from that up-close experience to what it looks like to live with the injury, and to the hope that maybe I can look back and say I made something of a difference.
My name is Sheikh Kripat. I grew up in southern India. Then I came to pursue the American dream, which is to pursue higher education in the US. I was a young, well, I'm still young. I was a young, early investigator looking for seed funding for a crazy idea. And obviously, by virtue of being crazy, not everyone works out. But if you hit one home run out of 10, then you've made a paradigm shift. Without foundations like the Bryon Riesch Foundation, those sorts of things wouldn't happen. So following being awarded that grant, I got to meet Bryon. And every year, to the last now 13 years, I'm more and more impressed with him because he's very thoughtful. He's embraced his obvious disability, and he's turned it around in a way that most people don't or can't. And he's mobilized an entire community, and he's become an inspirational figure to everybody around him and for the cause of spinal cord injury. So I have the greatest respect for him.
When you look back at our history, we have made impacts along the way to many individuals and many institutions, and we are leaving a legacy right now, not only in southeastern Wisconsin, not only the people that we have here, but really across the nation and across the world with some of the success that the research grants that we've given out are now providing, to the success of seeing a kid smile because they've been able to roll across the stage at one of our events, to have somebody send us a thank you note saying, you know what, my life has absolutely changed because you provided me with a shower chair. I haven't had a shower in 2 years. Now I can do it. Those changes and those twinkles in those people's eyes, just giving them a little more independence means so much. And to know that you're providing hope for them through these research grants and these studies, and that there is a chance, there is a reality that, you know what, we may walk again.
Yeah, one thing that Bryon always says is how the injury can take so much away, but it does bring things to your life too. And one of the things the injury brings is your life starts to intersect with people that it never would have otherwise.
And so here's an opportunity to give to an organization that is engaged in the business of changing paralyzed people's lives.
And to see that full circle, to see it coming from people sitting in a room making that decision to chip in, to help out, it really makes me realize that what's going to get Bryon out of that chair ultimately is not me and not the scientists. It's going to be the whole community coming together, making that decision to help.
And To me, that sort of makes you smile when you go to bed. That you did something that was worthwhile, that changed something for humanity in general. In my opinion, between Marquette and MCW and the community here and the support, this is a world-class place based on other places I've seen.
That's so exciting. You know, you two and this area is one of a kind. I think we're just getting better and better.
We couldn't do this without your support. So thank you for letting us do what we want to do here.
Trust me, you're welcome. And just got to thank all the other supporters, because again, it's not just me. There's a lot of people behind me that have made this work. So I think together we're going a long way. Thanks, guys.